The boy, buddy. Look at this. Look at these viewers, bro. Look at the subscribers. Glitch. Those sound familiar. Hold on.
Glitch is here to revolutionize.
Oh, they made this? Okay, yeah, now I'm interested. Silence. So, apparently, the Amazing Digital Circus pilot is just a nice little internet thing that just random animators came together to create. And, you know, given the views, given the likes, I'm doing my part, given the subscribes, I do say they're doing pretty good. Alright? Because we talk about this all the time in entertainment about how corporations and major outlets want things to change and want to change and skew the artistic expression of things to meet modern sensibilities. But then you got this, and the Amazing Circus is a psychological dark comedy about cute cartoon characters who hate their lives and want to leave. Now, something like this, that's just, what would you call this? Like, odd psychological internet horror? You have something like this that gets millions of views just immediately. Like, how long ago was that? Like a month ago? A month and some change ago? And I've seen this. I mean, I don't know. Oh yeah, there's also this character there's a lot of hentai of that character. A lot of hentai. Why is captions on? But I mean, it's not anything I much care to watch. I watched it, but it's not anything I'm into. But it's something that people clearly want to see, and to my knowledge, is about this. She's the main character. Her name's Pomni, who's just been transported to this random weird place and wants to get the fuck out. Then there's this goofball right here who's just a goofball. And again, the thing about Pomni is she's not really like, you have this trope in most movies that if you call out, you are yelled at and they come after you and say, oh, you're a sexist. You have this trope called the girl boss who's good at everything, who everyone likes, who can act however way they want and face no consequences because they're the main character. And it's like, the idea is to inject yourself, because half those characters, like, I don't know, Rey from Star Wars, or Miss Marvel, or Captain Marvel from Marvel is, they're almost like, it's like you're supposed to put yourself into those characters. Like, they themselves don't represent anything. Like in Marvels, I mean, they had to literally make Thor fat and yelling at people online just to make Captain Marvel seem strong, instead of just having both the characters just be powerful. And like same thing with Star Wars. Like, again, they're good at everything and they have absolutely no flaws. They're effectively not even human. But then you have Pomni, which I'd call the failure. Someone that shitty things happen to. Doesn't exactly deserve what's happening to her, but the male lizard brain goes firing, is like, what? Must protect, must see character go through. And again, people prefer characters like this. Like, why do you think people watch anime? Like, they prefer characters like this instead of, like, caricatures who are pretty much like, why can't I think of the word? It's like, apparently, Rey is obviously supposed to be Kathleen Kennedy in Star Wars, right? She's not supposed to represent anything. She doesn't represent ideas. She's not like Luke Skywalker, who represented an idea and the story. She's just supposed to be a character insert, right? So you can insert yourself into the situation, but people don't like characters like that. I mean, people like characters like this, who again, you want to see them carry their way out of situations, and again, that's not the reason why this has millions of views, but I think that's something you kind of gotta put as a plus, because again, this is what people want to see right here. People don't want to see the next goofy Marvel movie or the next goofy Disney or DC movie or superheroes in general, because superheroes ran their course because they're directionless. Like, people want to see this, something that's completely original, just made by a couple of goofballs on the internet. And again, I don't much care for this, but millions of people do. I think this should be allowed to exist over, the next goofy Marvel movie or the next goofy Disney movie that nobody's watching. But again, I mean, they're also selling stuff. It's relatively, whatever. I mean, it's supposed to be a psychological whatever. But I think it's good. I think whoever made this should be proud of themselves, because they made something that, again, people want to see. And I think most people are going towards more indie products. Not because they're entirely good, but it's like you look at the mainstream and everything's pretty shit. I mean, you might get a couple of good, like, movies or good video games or good comics coming out, but it's in a sea of shit, right? You might find a one diamond in the sea of shit being dumped on you. And I made this in my previous video. Like, people would rather play gacha games than any game that came out. People would rather watch, anime than any TV show or movie that's coming out, because again, those seem to be the things giving people what they want, as opposed to imposing their ideas and yelling at everyone for disagreeing. And it's my opinion that the time and money and effort they cost, like, is absolutely not worth the amount of views and subscribers they're getting. But they're getting them anyway, and that's a good thing. Like, this is good. Like, I even though I don't care for this, I'm supporting it. I think people should support things like these. Like, put their money, like, I'm not buying any of this goofy shit, but I think you should put your money, because people vote with their wallets. You should put your money towards things that are actually worth the money, instead of just, I don't know, into the next Disney movie, just so they can fund their operation of find the racist or sexist or bigot. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about this. Peace.